My Mother's Child is brought to you by Crown Plaza Resort Guam. Book your reservations today. Call 671-646-5880.
So Mom, let's just get one thing out of the way. I'm the favorite child, right?
Oh, everyone's,
Right?
they're all my favorite children.
Well, honestly, I'm totally kidding, but I'm also actually like serious. How does it feel to be a mom to 4 incredible ladies?
Oh,
Are
it's
you
a wonder,
crying?
yeah. It's an honor to be able to have 4 beautiful daughters. And, you know, every single day, in my heart, I'm so grateful, more than honored, and very, very thankful.
Oh my God, are you gonna cry?
Yes, I'm very
I
emotional.
feel like
because
we're a very emotional family.
Yes.
That's where I get it from. Oh my God, if I start crying, my eyelashes are gonna fall off. Wait, hold on, because this looks amazing. This will put a stopper in our emotional tears. Thank you so much. What is
Thank
in front of us?
So
Oh my
we have
gosh.
our spiced truffle,
Wow.
So beautiful.
Oh my God.
creme brulee tart, and we have our raspberry cream puff and our taro cheesecake.
Wow, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
This looks delicious. Thank you so much. All right, do you want
Oh, thank you to all the chefs.
to? Thank you guys.
Such a beautiful
I'm gonna
plate.
try this creme brulee. Oh my God, I'm so tomorrow. I was ready to go.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank
Kate.
you.
All right. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
All right, so I know you were saying earlier that you're hungry, so thank you, Crown Plaza,
Thank you
for
so much.
keeping our stomachs not growling. All right, while we're eating this, let's get back into it, all jokes aside. Again, it's Mother's Day. Mother's Day is coming up. I guess like the greatest question I want to ask you is, I think you had me when you were my age, right? 25?
Yes, 25.
So what was that like, putting your life on hold to raise the rest of us? Because you had 4 kids already at that time.
Yes, and so it's honestly you have to like really dig deep inside and love unconditionally, and that means like giving up everything. And you know, every time I gave birth to all of you, it's like I took that moment as a mom and just spent that time, you know, embracing you, embracing your sisters, embracing that moment, and saying to myself, like, thank you. And it's such an honor. It's such a beautiful moment, just to be able to see you in the flesh, like when you give birth, or the minute you give birth.
Yeah.
It's so, I don't know how to describe it, but it's a beautiful and overwhelming feeling.
Is it like otherworldly? Because I don't know what it's like to be a mom, but I only know what it's like to be a daughter, and just witnessing the way that you navigated life was so interesting. You know, again, I always have to stress, like, you were 25 when you had 4 kids already. I'm 25 now and I have 0 kids.
I know.
And, you know, all of the things that you had to put on hold so that we can thrive it's so like, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Let me get this right.
You know, and also because your dad and your grandparents were very, very supportive. And so I got that from grandma too, and papa. And they were always there behind, you know, me, and just cheering me on, like, you know, and supporting and giving us that love, that unconditional love. And I was able to share that with you guys. And you know, I never had all the right answers. I never had the right solutions all the time. But, you know, to be a mom, given that role, I think the most important thing was to always be supportive.
Yeah, I definitely get that, because I think that's one of the things I really value about our relationship, is that we're very close.
Yes.
I think that we have like I would like to think we have like a Lorelai and Rory kind of relationship
think
from
so.
Gilmore Girls, where I feel like I can really call you and tell you anything. I could tell you the craziest thing and you would literally be like, okay,
Yes, and
I still love you.
remember our outings every Saturday?
Yes.
Yes, you know, and we did that with your sister. So
Yeah.
it's like, it was so beautiful to just always have that day, you know.
Yeah, but also just to have that like support where I know no matter what I do, you know, like I'll always be accepted, and that the same thing goes for my sisters. And yeah, you also talked about Papa and Grandma being a support system, so I wanted to ask you, like, what's the greatest lesson that Grandma taught you about being a mom?
The greatest lesson she taught me was to always like be patient and listen carefully and be patient, be loving, but most importantly is always having respect, you know, towards yourself as a mother, towards your children, and everyone. And that's where all the love and, you know, it comes out naturally.
Yeah. I also wanted to ask you, like, how has motherhood evolved for you as we've gotten older? Because now we're all adults. So, of course, like, mothering young children is so different than being a mother now. And so, do you think that it's evolved more and more, like, we're now friends, or, like, do you know what I'm trying to get at?
Yeah.
Like, is it different now that we're
It's
older?
very, very different because, you know, when you guys were little, always have to guide, always like, mom, 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 you know. Now it's like, when you guys call me, now that everyone is on their own, you know, I'm so overjoyed. Like, the minute you guys call, I'm like jumping. I want to be there.
Literally jumping.
Jumping.
through the roof.
Because like when Britt went away, when Cassiera went away, Cambriti, and then you, it was like it was a life change for me. It was so huge that I didn't know how to ground myself, because all my life I've had people with me. I had children, you know, and so raising all of you and then just trying to cut the umbilical cord and see you, like, all of you guys flourish, and, you know.
Well, it's the same thing for me, like cutting that umbilical cord and not like seeing you every single day is so odd for me, like being a 5-year-old adult. I always say, like, now I'm just like, man, there's just days where I'm like, I want my mom. I just need to cry. Like, I just need my mom. So that, I guess that just never goes away, like needing you. Especially as an adult, I think that we need our mothers even more.
Yes.
And yeah. So my last question for you, I wanted to ask is, you know, my biggest dream is to be a mom one day. I really value our relationship, and I hope that I can be that support and be that friend to my child or my children one day. So what advice would you pass on to me about being a mom?
My biggest advice when you...
Oh my God, if I have, oh my God.
I know. I really want to be a grandma too.
Yeah, fur babies, relax.
I know.
Relax.
But, you know, take that moment, you know, the minute you conceive a child in this world, or adopt, or your first child, take that moment, just you and your child, and just feel everything around you. Love unconditionally, be patient. And like I said earlier, you're not going to have all the right answers and the right solutions, but always be there, be present.
Oh my God. My eyelashes are falling off. And my nose is starting to run. Okay. Well, happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Oh, thank you. I love you.
unconditionally. Thank you for always supporting me and my sisters, and just being a great mom and a great friend. I love you.
Oh, I love you. And shout out to all the moms, and shout out to all my...
Shout out to Grandma Mary. We
Yes.
love you.
And all my daughters.
Yes, I love you guys.
My Mother's Child is brought to you by Crown Plaza Resort Guam. Book your reservations today. Call 671-646-5880.